So I certainly feel a lot more confident in my role and feel like we are making more of a difference. I'm Steph McGinty, Head of Talent Acquisition at Kingfisher. So Kingfisher are the parent company of well-known banners such as B&Q Screwfix in the UK and then Castorama, Brico Dépôt across Europe. So home improvement retail across Europe is what we do. So probably about 18 months ago, I started to become involved in some conversations with our tech board around how we move away from our reliance on contractors in the UK. And what we wanted to do is look at moving some of that knowledge in-house. Now, we looked at loads of different options. We looked at how we build that out in the UK. Is there enough talent availability? What would the cost be of doing that? And we looked at lots of different locations alongside it as well. Now, long story short, we landed at the option of Krakow in Poland to build our engineering centre. As part of that piece of work, we then decided, or I decided, that it was going to be really challenging for me and my team to resource this project on top of business as usual activity for a number of reasons. So resource constraints, but also capability. So we didn't have any Polish-speaking recruiters in the team, nobody with an understanding of the Polish market. And given this was such a key strategic goal in our organisation, we had to get it right. It was really critical that we land this and make it work. So we started to talk to external partners that could support us in the recruitment of the engineering team in Krakow. And we went through a really in-depth process. We put a lot of rigour into our selection process. We engaged with lots of organisations to understand what they'd done previously. We narrowed it down to 4, we narrowed it down to 2, and then we landed on Caraffi. That was for a number of reasons. I think we felt there was a really good track record of Caraffi delivering in this space. So we felt there was a potential there that we could scale further with Caraffi should we need to in the future. We felt that there was evidence in us securing the same team or similar team throughout our project from a turnover point of view, which we didn't get that same confidence from a lot of the bigger organisations. And we also knew that Caraffi were as invested in making this work as we were. We entered into the market in September 2022 and we made our first 2 offers in January 2023. So 4 months of lots of learning and lots of lessons and lots of insight, but no hires. So January 2023, we sat down with some of our tech leaders, took them through our learnings, and we were saying, if we really want to make this test and learn a success, here's some of the things we need to unlock. We made those changes in the room. We really committed to an agile approach to this project. We made those changes in the room. And the following 6 months, we made 50 hires. So we surpassed our expectations in terms of the test and learn, and we are moving at pace to recruit as many people as we can into our Krakow Engineering Centre in a really targeted, sensible way. But Caraffi is still supporting us on that project with future plans to look to scale and look at other markets and things like that as well. My team are based across UK and France, and it's sort of been that way for quite a long time. So historically, that's always been the way. And I'm quite comfortable within that remit. Now, when we started talking about Poland or Krakow or other markets, I was sort of thinking, God, I don't know that I'm the right person in this space because I don't have the market knowledge, I don't have the insights. But what has been fabulous working with Caraffi is that there's a real track record of delivering in different markets. And so my contacts at Caraffi, so the likes of Dean and Ollie and Graham and everybody else involved, I can pick up the phone and bounce things off them. And it just drives innovation in this space, but also throughout the rest of my team. And where tech recruitment is so critical, we are learning lessons in Krakow that we're able to sort of translate across our other markets as well, so across the UK and across France. And I think it's changed the way that we work as a team. We are much better at driving pace behind some of our decision making, being really quick, making sure we're resolving as fast as possible, because we've got that case study of Krakow that's helping us do that across the rest of the team. So I certainly feel a lot more confident in my role and feel like we are making more of a difference because of the pace at which we're working at. I think that's been driven out of the work that we've been doing in Krakow together.